Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining me for Cyber Monday coverage is Keith Eadie, VP of Adobe Advertising Cloud and Head of Product for Adobe Analytics, to discuss expected U.S. online sales for holiday 2020. Keith, it's great to see you. Welcome to Trade Talks.
Thanks so much for having me.
And what is Adobe predicting for online spend in 2020, and how does that compare to 2019?
Yeah, as we came into the holiday season, Adobe forecasted $180 billion to $200 billion in online sales. So yet another e-commerce record in 2020. And interestingly, since we're talking on Cyber Monday, we expect this to be the largest online sales day ever, with $10.8 billion to $12.7 billion spent online.
What's the methodology behind the online shopping predictions for the holiday season?
So we track 80 of the largest 100 retailers. Across those retailers, we track 100 SKUs and analyze data from over 1 trillion interactions on their websites. So it's an incredibly large data set. We've been doing this for over 10 years now, and we think it provides a really complete picture of online spending.
Keith, how did Black Friday play out compared to what was predicted? And with holiday shopping and discounting having started much earlier, do you think cyber weeks turn into cyber months for November and December this year?
Yeah, so we saw $9 billion in online spending on Black Friday, up about 22% year over year. Interestingly, on Small Business Saturday, we saw $4.7 billion, up 30% year over year. But as you alluded to, the Black Friday results were towards the lower end of our forecasted range. And I think what we've seen is sales pulled forward into the earlier parts of November. We did a consumer survey as part of our work this year and saw 41% of consumers expecting to purchase earlier in the season before this spending week, 55% of consumers saying that the Black Friday specials may be a little less special this year because of promotions that began in late October. So I think we're talking about a Cyber November as opposed to just a Cyber Thanksgiving and Cyber Monday.
Yeah, and I would agree. I'm the person that waits till the 23rd or 24th of December to shop, but because so many people are shipping this year, I actually started early taking advantage of those discounts for the shipping reason. What are the most anticipated gifts and toys this year?
Yeah, so across the categories, with toys, we are seeing Star Wars sets, Lego sets, Barbies, scooters, all very popular. In video games, NBA 2K21, Madden NFL 21, Just Dance 2021. In electronics, Apple AirPods, Apple Watches, Samsung and TCL TVs, Roku, and interestingly, in November, we've seen an increase of 300% in chess sets, probably due to the popularity of the Netflix show, The Queen's Gambit.
The Queen's Gambit, yeah.
So an interesting data point there.
Well, that's good. It's a great skill set to have. Do you expect COVID-19 will have an impact on new shoppers and conversion rates? I guess the silver lining for an e-commerce company is that COVID-19 is bringing more customers to their platforms.
Yeah, it absolutely is, not surprisingly. So this past week, 9% of the online e-commerce sales were from net new online shoppers in 2020. So people shopping online for the first time ever in this holiday season. So that's significant. We've seen also an interesting difference between the amount of online shopping in states with significant COVID restrictions versus those that don't have them. So for those people that are either retailers are closed or the restrictions on their movements are a little more significant, they are using that e-commerce option more and more.
And Keith, to wrap up here, any other trends as it relates to shipping and BOPIS, buy online, pick up in store?
Yeah, definitely. Again, not surprisingly, the buy online, pick up at curb has been used significantly. Over the last week, we've seen it grow 67% over last year. So I think there are obvious reasons driving that behavior. And then as we look at, as you alluded to earlier, people concerned about shipping delays, we expect the last day for cheap shipping to be December 11th. And then the cost of shipping increasing up to 15% after December 11th. So as you're doing, get that shopping done early this year if you can.
All right, Keith, appreciate the insight as always. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks, and thanks for joining me. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.